Okay, today we do Unfurnished Apartments of the Ins and Out series. Tori Yehua, I did receive a great comment with good insights from a family member in the message box from the Furnished Apartment video. And this will be mentioned right now. Unfurnished, says the family member, means nothing in the apartment. For example, you will need to buy kitchen cabinets, sinks, air conditioners, light fixtures, and even toilets in some cases if you move. This all comes with you, of course, but all these things will need to be taken with you as they all belong to you, and it can add up. The plus side to it is that it will be your style and based on what your needs are. The initial cost can be high, however, you can find very low cost apartments unfurnished in great locations. Okay, well said. Thank you very much for these insights. So, from what I know myself, is that you can rent an unfurnished apartment starting around 5,500. But when you can afford more, I would do this because this will upgrade the neighborhood, the building, and the quality of the apartment. I prefer unfurnished apartments above furnished apartments. The rent is indeed lower and you can make it to your own like with your own new stuff, which can be really refreshing. However, it can be a challenge to decorate and fix your apartment from scratch. Expect your patience to be tested, especially if you got two left hands. Of course, there are always plenty of workers in hand reach in this country. This is not a problem at all. But keep in mind that over here, workers around the house can be surprisingly sloppy. You have not seen this before. So I can advise you to supervise every worker in every single job they do. Maybe you can even do most of these works yourself. Great. Also, I can recommend to not use the cheapest company services to install your things. This can be disappointing sometimes. Also, buying the cheapest appliances and furniture is not recommendable here because this can fall apart in front of your eyes. So, if you are on a budget but you do like to have an unfurnished apartment, less is more. Thanks, yeah, they got plenty of good quality stuff over here. It just costs a little bit more. Okay, so the family member continues. Partially unfurnished can be just kitchens, cabinets, and maybe some appliances. The monthly cost can be a little more depending on the quality of the apartment, location, and these tend to be a little bit harder to find. Honestly, I have been looking for a partly furnished apartment myself, but they are indeed harder to find, and when you find one, they are either too expensive or the appliances are old and run out. Also, the rent can be very similar to a fully furnished apartment. Lastly, the family member says you must be led by the Most High with all of this. Great point. This is always a very big must in this walk. Okay, so if you also got something to add concerning this subject, I would love to hear it. P.S. There are some more details and website links to find in the description box of price-worthy online quality furniture stores and what to watch out for renting an unfurnished apartment. This is testimony from the borders. Shalom.